In this Hangout, two peas in a pod discuss the research tools used in the classroom. These tools are used by Salisbury University Professional Development Programs. So my name is Joanne, and I will go first in presenting my paper. So for the first tool, it's called Splash Math, and it was created by StudyPad Incorporated. And they are a Silicon Valley company that is a publisher of award-winning Splash Math app, and they are also specialized in creating and delivering high-value educational content on multi-platform model for children's educational needs. Splash Math was created in 2007, but it was last updated this year in January. Its main goal was to make learning and math fun, and it replaces paper worksheets with games so you can practice math anytime, and it challenges students. So it introduces fun and learning and practices of math with interactive games that make kids understand, develop concepts with ease. It began in 2010 when the iPad was launched, along with Common Core standards that was introduced in the United States. There's over 15 million downloads, and they're in 70,000 classrooms. As the student moves on, the complexity of the problems increase. So how it works, teachers can create an account, add students, and then create curriculum, share ideas, game boards with one another. It focuses on place value, so students are given questions such as which of these blocks represents 300, and the students can then click on the blocks with a corresponding number. Students are given chips, and this will help them find it more fun and engaging, and teachers can use this as a homework assignment or an in-class practice activity. The next one is Candy Count. They were created by Yuzu. Yuzu is an online platform that combines and helps customers set up their own social media sites and integrate it with Yuzu's or the customer's own ecosystems. So the platform is also in advertising and has a payment service provider called UPay. Yuzu was founded in 2008 by Ryan Creevy, and it's a creative way to teach colors and numbers. And Candy Count was created in 2016, and it's a new and inventive way to learn and teach about colors and numbers again. It helps students with sorting colors, counting numbers, comparing quantities, and arranging numbers. It contains all of the fun of counting a bag, so sorting colors such as red, blue, orange, yellow, green, pink, and so on. You can count numbers 1 to 12, compare quantities, arrange numbers, and which is really interesting is in different languages, so English, Spanish, Chinese, which is simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Japanese. It was last updated in March of 2017. It's a new way to learn, it's free, and it builds children's interest and want to learn. The next one is ABC Tracing. It was created by Critical Matter, which specializes in the development of custom web applications. They've created apps such as ABC's iPhone Style, Show Monster Creativity, Calendar Meets Doc. Something else about ABC Tracing, preschoolers can practice writing and tracing upper and lowercase letters. It's easy and free. It was created in 2011, and it's a fantastic way and for children to learn to write and recognize their ABCs. You can trace both uppercase and lowercase letters with the touch of a finger, hear and see English alphabet letters, and real-world objects that can relate to them. So this can be done anywhere, it's easy, and it also provides feedback on how the student is doing. The next one is Pick and Seek. It was created by Varda Albrecht in 2011, and she is the founder and CEO at a place called Kiddo. Pick and Seek, although it was created in 2011, it wasn't released until 2013. So it encourages detailed observation and early cognition through objects of different shapes, sizes, speeds, and movements. It's simple and easy to use. It encourages detailed observation repetition of new terms, and a screen enabling to take new photos, select animal friends, and game cards in categories. So the free version has only 2 animal friends and 6 games, but you can do in-app purchases and you can add like bunny and panda friends and 50 additional game cards, images at home, vehicles, outdoors, and toys. So your child is pretty much the star, and it's an interactive hide and seek game in which the child searches for his or her own personalized character. So it is the thrill of peekaboo with educational features also developed inside of it. The last one is Nook Kids. It was created by Barnes & Noble in 2009, and Barnes & Noble is the nation's largest retail bookseller. It was last updated in 2011. The purpose of this was to explore dynamic books for kids, from beloved classics to new favorites, featuring the original artwork in beautiful color and a reading experience kids love. It's free in iTunes, so you can keep your books organized because you don't really have a lot of them. It's just digital files, and you can explore hundreds of picture books and thousands of chapter books. It's the largest and growing collection of children's books. Your books can come to life because the kids have them right in their hand and they can take them anywhere. So reading is developed through even when you're traveling, and it's a great activity for a kid to take with him anywhere. So that is it for me. Now on to Angel.
All right, I'll go next, and I'm Angel, by the way. And I'm going to talk about a few more tools with you guys. Can you see that, Joanne?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so the first one I'm going to share with you guys is called LifeCubby. LifeCubby is an app that allows teachers to better communicate with parents about how their child's day was and the activities that their child is participating in. Teachers are able to organize children's pictures, videos, and developmental data. Parents will have access to this data from birth all the way up to high school. However, this app is a little more popular with the younger ages, such as daycares and preschool, kindergarten. However, it is accessible to students all the way up to high school. Teachers are also able to message with parents or send them pictures throughout the day. Sue Testaguza is the CEO of LifeCubby and founded the software in 2011. It's easy to use because it's fast. It updates immediately, so parents don't have to wait until the end of the day to find out information about their child. It's easy to use, it's a very user-friendly platform, and has an interactive interface. It's customizable and fits the needs of parents, directors, and teachers. And it's very secure. Data and images are all secure, uses encryption, load balancing, mirroring, backups, compression, and firewalls. Now, the pricing of LifeCubby goes by the increments of students. For 1 to 15 students, it's $15 a month for the school. 16 to 30, it's $30 a month. 31 to 60 students is $60 a month. And it goes about like this all the way up to 300 students for $300 a month. So it can get a little pricey, but it definitely seems to be worth it. The next app is called Too Noisy. The Too Noisy app was designed to assist teachers keep control of general noise levels in a classroom by using a visual stimulus. As the noise level in a classroom increases, the noise meter indicates the level of noise. The background graphics within the app change to reflect the noise levels. Teachers are able to control the sensitivity of the app by using the sensitivity slider within the app itself. The app can be run directly on the iPad or displayed on the classroom interactive whiteboard. When the predefined noise level is exceeded for more than 3 seconds, an audible alarm is sounded. The app appears to shatter the screen of the device. A counter displayed on the noise meter is incremented by 1, keeping track of the number of too noisy incidents. The incident counter can be reset. And this app was last updated January 25th of 2017. For the responsible adult, it's like having a virtual assistant with you, constantly monitoring the noise levels and letting the children know in a fun and engaging way if noise levels have reached an unacceptable level, which can be very helpful, especially to teachers who are working alone. It's hard to control the entire classroom, do everything you need to do, and keep the noise level at a reasonable level. So the next one is pretty popular. It's called Hooked on Phonics. It's a commercial brand of educational materials originally designed for reading education through phonetics. It used systematic phonics and scaffolded stories to teach letter sound correlations as part of a child's literacy. Hooked on Phonics all began in 1987 by a boy who was struggling to read and his father who was determined to help his son overcome his reading troubles. The father developed an in-home learning program using phonics to nurture an understanding of reading. The Hooked on Phonics app contains 24 lessons featuring leveled learning activities that cover key building blocks of reading, such as short vowels, simple plurals, simple compound words, beginning and ending consonant digraphs, and blends. Each lesson concludes with a story, especially written with the words just learned. This was last updated December 14th of 2016. The next app is called the Writing Wizard. The Writing Wizard is designed to help students learn how to trace letters, numbers, and words through a fun system carefully designed to maintain motivation. Students can trace any letter, uppercase or lowercase, from start to finish. There are 5 fonts available. Each one is customizable to fit every child's needs. There are shape tracing activities for toddlers, and this app was last updated May 24th of 2015. The last app we're going to talk about is called Lasso Kid. It's a game that requires children to connect like animals to each other with a series of connecting lasso ropes. The lasso must come from a wooden post that is placed on the screen, and children use their finger to connect the rope from the post to the animal. This app is fun and encourages logical thinking, dexterity, and memorization skills. It also directly supports creative playing. This app was last updated April 7th of 2017, and it was developed by Rocco Di Leo. It challenges students to learn while maintaining a level of fun. The challenge of this game is to connect all animals in every stage, but stages can get tricky and players need to think of the best approach to solve the puzzle. And it has also been nominated for Best Mobile Kids App at a German Developer Award ceremony in 2014. And that is it for me. Let's go back. All right, well, that's it for us, and we hope you enjoyed listening to Two Peas in a Pod, and please feel free to go back and rewatch anytime. Bye.